Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to René, who's going to be one of our teachers at the Focusing Summer School next this year. I say next year. It's this year, isn't it? In August.
This year,
Yeah,
yes, time flies.
it does. Yeah. So yeah, just a few questions, just so you can share a little bit about you and the workshop. So the first question is, right now, like, what would be name something that's really alive for you around focusing, or what's most alive around
What's
focusing?
most alive?
Yeah, like what's really
Oh,
exciting you about focusing, and or what's alive? Yeah,
okay.
something like that.
Um, I think I feel I'm still fascinating about the wisdom of the body, and
Mm,
I have for several years now two meetings a month with Nada Lou and Frans
mhm,
Zandbergen from the Netherlands, to go through the process model and integrate it, focusing into my way of working in thinking at the edge. So that's one, and I'm fascinating how words develop itself from my
mm, mm.
body. And
Wow,
that
yeah.
happens the same thing with Harriet and me. We're writing a children focusing book with all kinds of practices, and we have a different style of writing.
Hmm.
So uh, it's an adventure to put those styles together. It's
Yes.
like also a sort of mixture with wording, and when we are both very focused, it melts together until one,
Mm,
and that's fascinating how that develops itself.
yeah, yeah,
So
lovely.
I cannot imagine my life without focusing,
Mm,
but
thanks.
probably the same for you because
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
focusing is magical and so down to earth and
Mm,
so inspirational.
lovely. So clear. Thanks, Renee. Yeah. And would you be able to tell us a little bit about your workshop that you've got planned? I know it's a way away now, but yeah, what's
Yes,
something
okay.
about what you're
No,
wanting to do and what it's
yeah, what
about?
I wanted to do, I was honored to come back because I think 10 year it was 10 years ago, the
Yeah,
last one.
more. Yeah.
More, even more. I felt like it was such a delight, small, intimate conference with, I think, 150
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
A
about
lot,
100
eh?
people.
Yeah,
Mm,
you were one of the anchor points of the spill. So I was honored to be back. And I think what I can and offer a part of my focusing journey in my work, I integrated, I put some things with me. We will work with
oh yeah.
pencils, crayons. Uh, we will work with symbols from your childhood. This is a
Mm,
symbol of my childhood that remembers a lot of my aunts from my father.
hmm.
And when I touches it and smell it, it immediately brings back a lot of memories.
Yes, yeah.
So we will explore a different entrance for me and for maybe some of them in focusing. So it's not always closing your eyes, but it's using music, movement, materials, symbols to find a way to go inside and to explore what is alive in you.
Yeah.
And that's really helpful. But I feel that focusing, you can focus on complex things, on alive things now, but it's
Mm,
also the living forward energy in me, in you, in
mm,
each of us. So it's also a way to connect to your aliveness at the moment. So it can bring openness, flexibility, cheerfulness, and different ways to be with yourself. And that's, yeah, I don't know.
mm.
Of course, it's maybe it's not your word, but you know it too. It's like an unfolding adventure together.
Yeah, and unfolding it
No
lovely. Yeah.
rhythm.
Thanks. And well, I know your work, and we've worked together many days, and in fact at the last summer school, it was oh yeah, I can really recommend it to everyone. Just saying that it's a
Yeah,
great
yeah, yeah,
beyond,
yeah.
yeah, not words, like these other doorways into what our knowing and our body and our being. It's, yeah, it's such a rich thing. So thanks.
Yeah, yeah, and I know, for example, you are also working a lot in nature.
Mhm.
And in my work with children and teenagers, but also in adult training, I'm using the whole also the whole environment.
Yeah, wonderful.
Like when you are outside now, it's very cold, it's crispy. But the sun is so bright, it's so shining, and when you feel it on your
Mm,
skin, when I close my eyes, it brings so much memories and elements of my life, and I'm grounded to the earth. So there's so much possibilities for me in focusing.
mm, lovely. Thanks, thanks. Yeah. So my final question would be something like, what would you hope the people, your students, the people who attend your course at a focusing summer school, what do you hope they might learn or discover? What's something like what you hope they go away with? Something like that.
Oh, oh, that's an intriguing question because
Mm,
I'm it's not a strict goal. So
sure,
please
yeah.
come and be happy, or
Yeah,
please come and explore. It's I think what I feel is mostly, and that's what I hope we create together, to create a sort of bigger holding space
hmm
in people are feeling safe
Yeah.
to check inside of themselves and unfold layers that are could be a little bit misty, unclear, or there's a deeper wanting in them. And we will work. It's not that we're going to talk so much. It's
No.
not a teaching class. It's really experiencing small steps of focusing in a different way, and mostly that touches people in many different deeper layers.
Yeah.
So that brings mostly tears, happiness, surprises, uh, connection with other people because we're working in pairs, and sometimes in mostly in silence. Sometimes when we are focusing together, we
Mm,
can be in silence for 10-15 minutes. So it's the way of being together that creates something fresh and new. So
mm,
I would invite people to come and experience it. But
lovely.
there are many other choices.
Sure.
It feels like such a rich program. So I'm
Yeah,
not promoting myself. I'm
I
promoting that
understand.
really step in this holding space. That's already an adventure enough.
Great. Thank you. Yeah, thanks so much for making your adventure so clear and so inviting. Really appreciate it. And
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, looking forward to seeing you there in a few months in August.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks,
That will
Renee.
be great. I'm
Yeah.
counting. I'm counting the month.
Oh, lovely. Me too. See you then.
Okay. Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.